We pick up play in the 4th over. It's no wicket for 7. Munasinghe is bowling to Michael Slater, and in the commentary position, it's Bill Laurie, and with him, Colin Croft.
Well, when you're out of form, you're out of form. And in form, Michael Slater would have pulled that over the square leg fence. Called a no ball at square leg because of the height. Well, that's an interesting one.
Well, this one dug in deep and actually climbed Michael Slater badly out of position.
Gone, he's gone, Slater's gone, caught behind. The run continues, good bowling, that was a very good over. Tested him with the short pitch delivery, got one to move away, got the edge. The Sri Lankans have Australia 1 for 8.
So Michael Slater again continuing this run of very low scores. This ball just keeping straight and maybe moving away from him a little bit. Not convinced with Michael Slater that he was out. Umpire had no such deliberation. Munasinghe strikes.
Invited local Sri Lankan crowd as well. Slater out for 2, it's 1 for 8. Looking to dismiss Australia for around about 200. Be a very good effort if they do that. Oh, I thought it bowled him. It did bowl him. I thought I heard a rattle. There was no emotion whatsoever. I heard the rattle, the death rattle, and he's gone. He's knocked him over. What a great start. It's 2 for 10.
The flags really celebrating. Marquardt confused. And those might be. Sri Lanka, though, having a good time this morning, getting 2 very quick wickets. This Munasinghe just perhaps clipping the bat and the pad and clipping the top of the off stump. And he knows it, even though Marquardt doesn't.
It's an interesting replay from behind because there was definitely the pad, and you could hear the rattle, you could hear it, you couldn't see it. Bales fall to the ground, that's all that has to happen. He's out for a duck, and it's 2 for 10. Drama at the MCG. Ricky Ponting comes out to a stunned crowd here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. He got a great ovation. Young man, very much in form. Well played. Finding a beautiful stroke play on both sides of the wicket. Whether off the front or back foot. He should run 4. What sort of throw is this? It's a poor throw. There's hesitation. They're safely home. Poor throwing. They didn't get the relay throw in. And Ponting gets 4. All run. There was some hesitation between Taylor and Ponting for the final run, but the throw was a poor one. It's 2 for 14 at the Melbourne Cricket Ground as Greg Ritchie and Tony Gregg take up the commentary.
Thanks, Bill. Oh, he's got him. No, it's just short. Well, a big deflection there. The wicketkeeper really should have gone across that one. They do stand quite wide, but it was never going to carry to him. We were just blocked from behind the slip fieldsman. Yeah, let's see where it goes to. A big edge. Tilakaratne's waiting there at slip. Here it goes now, and you can see the keeper stopped himself from going, and it was just short of the fingers of Tilakaratne.
68.9, high score of 62.
In the air and just wide of the fieldsman. Just a little bit lucky there. And once again, the ball getting down to the fence, and they'll end up settling for 3. So that's a better over for Australia. 5 runs from it. 2 for 20. And it's going to be Munasinghe to continue. In the air and over his head. Well, just over his head too. It's running down to the fence. It's a fast outfield, and it's gone for 4. Well, Moodley did in there, jumping up in the air, trying to get his fingers to it. Didn't quite make it. It was close.
Well, I tell you what, I bet you Stuart Law had his batting gloves almost half on when he hit this shot. Ricky Ponting, he's a good puller of the ball, and he does get the ball in front of square. He has so much time, but just clearing the man at mid-on, and almost Australia losing their 3rd wicket. But Ponting, he's so confident, he knows he can hit the ball, and on this occasion well enough to get 4.
But the man at mid-off, Dara Masima, is the backup off spinner. That's him there. He's been loosening up. Oh, he's got that one away. That was a little edgy, although he opened the face of the bat. That's, I think we've probably got to say that's well played. In one-day cricket, there are no slips there to take the catches, and when we watch this replay, just watch how he opens the face of the bat. I think you'll find that there was quite a lot of bat on this ball. So 13 overs have been bowled. 2.53 is the run rate at the moment. Oh, he's got him, caught behind. Yes, what a big wicket that is. It's a magnificent wicket for the Sri Lankans. Another delivery, just bounced a little bit, left him off the pitch. He went after it, this time with an upright bat, and they have got the Aussie captain.
Well, the crowd at the MCG, the Sri Lankans, they know what a vital wicket that was for them. Mark Taylor was done with a little bit of bounce there. It was a lovely piece of bowling by Munasinghe. He dug it in a bit shorter and got it to bounce a little extra, but you see Taylor still playing that away from his body and only succeeding in edging it straight through to the wicketkeeper. A vital breakthrough for the Sri Lankans. Their crowd are absolutely delighted. Australia lose their third wicket, that of their captain Mark Taylor, 3 for 33.
Stuart Law is out there, and in this current batting lineup, he is third in terms of strike rate. So he's striking at 73.2. That's in his career so far. He's played 10 matches. Well, that's short. They shouldn't bowl there to him. That's a great shot. He smashed that square to the wicket for 4. He loves them short. He'll pull them away all day long. Messina coming in from mid-off and underarming the ball straight to Ricky Ponting, who catches it. As, the underarm came straight at the batsman, then he had no option.
He's very quick between the wickets, calls loudly, calls early. That's the way you must do it. And just to keep himself in good spirits, he does a bit of fielding practice on the way through, just to show them he can field as well.
That's well played. Oh, beautifully played. He times that straight drive to perfection. Coming back for the third, and that's good running. Well, a good over for Australia. 9 runs from it, 3 for 44.
Ah, that is great. You'll see nothing better this summer than Tilakaratne's catch there. Brilliant stuff from Sri Lanka. The 4th wicket goes down. Munasinghe has 3. The 4th, one of the great catches you'll see from Tilakaratne at short mid-wicket. Brilliant stuff.
Ravinder De Silva was saying before he made the toss that Wickramasinghe doesn't always get the results that he should. Well, he's got a good break there because Tilakaratne, who's been one of the courageous players on this tour for Sri Lanka. He's a real fighter, and he's pulled off a blinder there on the left hand just when Sri Lanka needed it. Stewie Law has gone for 8. It's 4 for 54. Michael Bevan has only been dismissed once in this competition, and they had to run him out then to get rid of him. Well, just the one really heavy over there for Australia, a 9.
Jai Surya now is going to start a new over. Well, that's nicely played. He's hit that one into the gap, and it's gone to the fence for 4. Just straying a little bit, but he does play that shot very well, Michael Bevan. He gets that sweep going. He really does hit it hard.
First 4 and 13 overs, and what Michael Bevan does do, he finds the gaps. It was a bad ball. It should have been put away, but it's all the way on the carpet. He waits and he places it perfectly. He beat the man at fine, and he beat the man square by 25 or 30 metres. It was always going to be 4. 20 overs to be bowled to Australia. They're 4 for 86 as Colin Croft and Greg Ritchie take up the commentary.
Well, a young man that's just stepped off the aircraft to play for his country out here in Australia, Kalpagay, is about to be brought into the attack. He has plenty of experience in this situation. That's beautifully run. And 50 to Ricky Ponting, a very good innings from him. It's in fact been called a wide. Now, this is interesting because the crowd are applauding for 50 for Ricky Ponting. You umpire Darryl Harper has signalled a wide, which indicates that he felt that Ricky Ponting hasn't made any contact. And that's his 50. And he gets a great round of applause from this Melbourne crowd. He's a very popular figure down here, young Ricky Ponting. He's a star of the future, and this big Victorian crowd giving him tremendous support for a knock that's very crucial to Australia's innings.
Everybody enjoying that 50, and well they should. Really well played by Ricky Ponting. 50 in 73 balls with 4 fours and a healthy strike rate. Not a bad effort.
Well, he's got that one away, that's fine, and it's racing down towards the boundary. Guru Singer is in chase, he'll cut it off. 3 runs coming off the bat of Michael Bevan, 7 runs off the over, Australia 4 for 104. That's got that very, very fine, that's going to run all the way to the boundary. And that's a very good shot from Ricky Ponting. He possesses all the strokes, and some with a lot of power, but this one with just deft touch and a lot of class about it.
Ricky Ponting's highest score in one-day cricket now. Just a tickle around. That's very fine between the wicketkeeper and the whitish fine leg. No way he could stop that. 4 runs.
36 overs gone. Ponting goes straight down the ground. That's a big hit. It's going to clear the boundary. It's 6 runs. That is a magnificent stroke. Ricky Ponting has set this crowd alight.
This is what they came to see, and Ricky Ponting is delivering. Kalpagate didn't do very much wrong with this, but Ponting using his feet beautifully, getting to the pitch and hitting it hard, really hard and high into the crowd. A 1-6 indicated there, but the singles are impressive.
4 for 137 after 39. Ponting 81. He hasn't even reached 100 balls faced yet.
It's pretty helpful. That side down at the non-strikers end. The ball was absolutely wide of the bowler. There was just a chance there of a run out. Played away on the onside. The keeper got the ball. The throw was very wide. Had it been straight, it would have been interesting.
Well, this running between the wickets brought a roar of applause from this big crowd here at the MCG. Yeah, it would have been tight. Running well. It's a cracking stroke. And very well run by Bevan. 100 stand between these two, and it's 4 for 154. .44 overs. He absolutely creamed that one.
Yes, you won't see many better shots in this one. Beautifully played, giving himself a bit of room there and flaying that one through the offside. He really has the capacity to get the ball into the gaps. He hits those full-blooded drives for 4 so often.
C5 to go, of which Shuminder Vas can bowl 3. They finally decided that he will come on at this stage. All sorts of finger counting and finger painting and things going on out there, but they've finally sorted out. Extraordinary stroke, which he's acknowledging to Ponting at the moment. 50 for Michael Bevan. Lovely innings once again. He's having one tremendous season here. All these limited overs internationals. He's been a star all the way through.
Yes, he certainly has. And he's very definitely a crowd pleaser as well.
.52 to Bevan, 99 to Ponting. And 3 balls to go in this over. The Sri Lankans won't be worried about bringing the field in. Perhaps the two men, one at mid-wicket and one at gully, will come in sharply to look for the run out. That's it. And that is the biggest roar Ricky Ponting will have heard to date. Around 60,000 people here at the MCG, giving him a wonderful reception.
Yes, very well played. They're on their feet all around the ground. That's very well played.
It's gone this time, and he gets it down a long line. The man coming around from a widest position may get there. Bit of footwork, well backed up by his teammate. Good fielding, they'll go back. No, they don't. Good defensive outfielding there. Good teamwork in front of the southern stand.
Muralidharan, the man who made the throw, Darren Messina. So it was the two off spinners combining there to keep that to a brace.
This time he gets it out to deep cover. It's going slow. They look for two. They'll test out the arm. Excellent running. And this big crowd getting their money's worth here. What a good partnership. But Sri Lanka still very, but still some work to be done. Full pitch, and he gets a straight. Almost the same type of shot that Michael Bevan played at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You can't hit it much straighter than that.
Yes, it's one of the best places on the cricket ground to hit the ball. Not too many bowlers have the fieldsman straight behind them. That full toss just a little too high. A lot of bowlers these days going for the low full toss.
Beautifully struck. What a stroke. Split the gap. Beautifully played.
Once again, Charminder Vas looking for that low full toss, but if Michael Bevan can get to it on the full, he's shown that he's got enormous power. Doesn't have a big swing, but boy, he times the ball well.
5 fours. Both sides of the wicket. Member stand filling up in the background. The northern stand almost full on the right. Ponting's got that down the long off. That could be 4. He does hit the ball cleanly, this young lad. Beautiful strike with the ball. Brings up the 200 for 4.
Yes, I wouldn't mind betting he's reasonably long on the golf course. Ricky Ponting plays off a single figure mark. That sort of timing. And bet that he hits the ball pretty long as well as straight.
May get 2. Ponting's quick. The fieldsman a little bit sluggish. There's the throw. Not good enough. Vast not really charging a 150-run partnership. And this crowd are loving it.
That's pretty good running at this stage. Ricky Ponting's been out there for most of this innings, but he was still charging back for the second.
Southern stand 3/4 full. That holds 45,000 people. Over the head of the man. Yes, beautifully placed. They'll be happy with 2.
It's Muralidharan, the man at mid-on. He's right back on the line.
Got that to mid-wicket, gets through. They should get 2, they may look for 3. Well taken, just the 2, the wicketkeeper getting in the game. They're charging out to meet the ball. So 1 ball remaining.
Yes, the Sri Lankans, when you think about it, these two players have been there for a long time. They've had a good partnership, but this target hasn't got out of reach. Certainly it's well within their reach if they bat well enough.
Well, he's done what he had to do. Ricky Ponting, supported by, could be gone here. That's got to be run out, surely. Umpire Harper calling for the replay. That's surely was run out. We'll have to have a look at that punting run out off the last ball, one would feel. But he did the job. He batted through with Bevan. Very intelligent batting performance and playing for his team, going for the extra run.
Well, the ball is lying on the ground. That might be the only question in the umpire's mind, whether the keeper took the ball and got the bails off with the ball in hand. Certainly Ponting is out of his ground. And yes, the ball is certainly in the keeper's gloves as the bails come off. So Ricky Ponting run out off the last ball for a magnificent century, his first in one-day internationals, and he will enjoy that.
And a standing ovation. They appreciate a sporting effort at the Melbourne Cricket Ground for both these young lions. Wonderful effort.
Excellent night's cricket here at the MCG.
First ball coming up. Jayasuriya is the opening batsman. With him, in a surprise move, the Sri Lankans have sent in Kalavitarana. Craig McDermott, the bowler. And a good start. Well, straight away. Not a bad ball, nothing wrong with it, but smashed away to the boundary.
Well, exactly the start that Sri Lanka are looking for. Craig McDermott, bit of a loosener, just short and wide outside the off stump, and hammered away. Throwing caution to the wind early on, the Sri Lankans, obviously signifying their intentions.
Kalavitarana is the man taking strike. He's been pushed up the order. Oh, what a shot. Just a gentle little pick-up off his pads, and he's whipped it away over square leg to the boundary.
This wasn't such a bad ball from Paul Rifle. He does have the ability to move the ball back into the right-hander. Kalavitarana just picks it up and swats it away. His timing was magnificent.
Just short. And he'll need him around a little more towards mid-wicket if that keeps up. It's a relay throw. Oh, it needed to be good, and he was gone. For one moment, the fielder hesitated, taking the relay throw. Might have reckoned, as he glanced over his shoulder, they weren't going for the extra run.
He's a very good bowler to the left-hander. He has the ability to move the ball across him. Jayasuriya looking for the drive of Craig McDermott. Played it very well. I dare say he'll get the opportunity here.
In the air, but safe. Oh, not safe. What a good catch. It was almost impossible. Jayasuriya has miscued it. And the fielder has got around there. Shane Lee had awful trouble positioning himself and took it in the end with a certain amount of ease.
Well, at fielding practice, Bob Simpson gives the Australians this sort of practice. They're almost like trick catches, where he hits it back over your head, doesn't let you see the ball in the air, just like Shane Lee's doing there. He lost that for a little while and made great ground and took it with the utmost of ease. That's a brilliant catch. Jayasuriya gone. Sri Lanka lose their first wicket, 1 for 17. Guru Singh made 100 here in the Test match, a splendid 100.
We've got 4 for that. Some justice in the world. Mark Taylor, the man flinging himself away to the right there. It wasn't a chance, but it's one of those where it has bounced round about level with the fielder's hand.
I guarantee if they go close to that man, he generally catches them.
Oh, that's beautiful to watch. They won't go for 4, but they should run 4. wasn't a good throw. You always need the relay throw on this ground. 5 overs gone. 27 on the board for Sri Lanka for the loss of Jayasuriya. They're going along well. Using 5 and over so far. Rifle to bowl. Galavitaran to take a strike. Safe for 4. Blasted that straight past the man at short cover. Delightful stroke. Beaten the man who's been brought up inside the circle, so they've got to Paul Rifle. He's bowled a half volley in this over and been smashed through the covers. Now he's committed the unforgivable. With the man up inside the circle, he's bowled short outside leg stump. And Sri Lanka are blasting their way towards a win. Oh, gone. Guru Singha trying to get off the mark has given the Australian fielder at mid-off, Michael Slater, the opportunity to throw down the stumps, and that wasn't very clever.
They're very sharp in the field, the Australians. They don't give you a half a chance. Guru Singha hesitated initially. There was never a single there. Slater had to hit the stumps, and he hits the middle one. Guru Singha gone. Umpire Tony McQuillan, no hesitation. So Sri Lanka lose one of their best players and their second wicket. Guru Singha gone for no score. It's 2 for 39.
Aravinda de Silva, the acting captain, comes in now.
He's had a go at that one and got it over the infield again. It's bouncing away on this fast outfield. Another good shot. That's a bad delivery. He didn't bowl anything short last over, and he's let one slip again this over. Good shot. Got that one away down to third man as well. So oh, and he's missed it straight through his legs. Well, the pressure is getting to them. That is Shane Warne. You don't often see that happen. He won't want to see this replay.
The first thing Shane Warne did was apologise to the captain. Sorry, Tubby, as the Australian captain is known to his teammates.
It's gone. Beautiful shot over mid-off. Beautifully played. This young man playing a gem of a knocker. He races to 46. Controlled, lofted off drive. That could be it. Could be 50. Well, go to the fence. They should just about run for. This will be his 9th ball if they run it. It's a long throw. He should surely come back. He's coming back, and that's a magnificent 50. 9 boundaries. He's taking the attack right up to Australia.
Well, the change has done well for Sri Lanka. The supporters celebrating, and a really well-made 50 for the wicketkeeper. Promoted in the order, Kale Ruturana. Opening the batting for the first time in this one-day competition. 50 runs in 45 balls, and of those, 9 were boundaries.
Wonderful start by Sri Lanka. It's going to be Mark Wall. Nicely played. That's all you have to do. Help it on its way. Silver's a bit slow. He's got to come back this time. He does. Brings up the 100 for 2, and this is a wonderful batting exhibition by Sri Lanka. They've had a lot of problems. It's been a worrying time for the team, but today they've hit back hard.
After 21 overs, Sri Lanka 2 for 110. At the same stage, Australia 4 for 55, so an enormous difference. Silva 27 from 44. He's on strike now, Kaluwitharana, and he's facing Shane Warne. That's smashed away over deep backward square, right off the middle of the bat, and that's 4 more to him.
That's a beautiful shot. If you're going to play the sweep shot, you really have to play it firmly, and if there's a man fielding just by the umpire, you've got to hit it in the air, and this is exactly what he does. Just have a look at that. He gets it over the top of his head, and it goes, well, look at it spin away. That shot really was hit very hard. That's very well played. So he's moved on to 69.
He's gone for it again. He beats the man at square leg and the man at deep backward square. 4 more.
Go on, Kalu. Can we have 5 in a row? That's the question.
Mark Taylor really has some problems on his hands out there at the moment. He needs a wicket. He realises that, and the man he's going to bring on to try and do that for him is going to be Michael Bevan. Craig McDermott is the man at deep backward square. Slight misfield, and they're going to run on his arm. This will be dangerous. A big appeal. They've called for the third umpire. Beautiful throw from Craig McDermott. Kalu Vitarana, I think he thinks he's gone.
What do you think? In or out? I reckon he's in. I reckon he's in.
I don't know. This is a little fumble by McDermott. He did well to get to the ball, and have a look at this for a great throw. Right beside the stumps. Good work from Ian Healy. It was at his feet. There's the bat coming in now. There it is. He's gone. Beautiful throw from Craig McDermott.
And what about Healy's pickup? It was absolutely magnificently picked up. And what a big wicket that is. There was absolutely nothing in it. I reckon that he was in. And he doesn't believe it. He doesn't want to go. Well, that's the way it is. And what a little gem of an innings it was.
Sri Lanka lose Kalu Vitarana, 3 for 127. Mahanama is the new batsman for Sri Lanka. A score of 119 not out. Hasn't been a happy tour for him today. At the same time, beautiful stroke through the covers. Full toss. He took full toll of it. Placement and timing to perfection.
Well, this might be Roshan Mahanama's day. Perhaps he's going to turn things around for himself. Perhaps he will show us a little bit of the class that we know he's capable of.
Just a little over halfway. Sri Lanka 3 for 144. Ravinda De Silva 35 not out. Mahanama 14 not out. Oh, that's a big appeal for LBW. It was the slower ball. It beat him with pace. Full toss, and Craig McDermott gets the breakthrough for Mark Taylor, the Australian captain. So the Sri Lankans lose their 4th wicket.
Yes, he didn't pick that one up, but it was a slow ball. It wasn't a very good ball. It was a rank full toss. As it turned out, I think we'll see here that it's plumb LBW, but I just don't think he saw it. You could see he was going to play it way up around about waist height, dropped on him, and he got the shock of his life, and up goes the finger. McDermott, I think, pretty lucky there, although he's bowling that slower ball very well with those splayed fingers. Good effort this from the captain, De Silva. Came in and he's kept his head, made 35. Unfortunately, though, he's now been out adjudged LBW, and he was plumb. 4 for 144.
Hashan Tilakaratne is the new batsman for Sri Lanka. He's a beautiful striker of the ball. 117 matches by a score of 104. He's there as a result of this delivery by Craig McDermott. And it dropped on him, the slower ball. No doubt in the world that wouldn't have hit the middle and off stump. He's done it again, and he's been given out. Unbelievable. 2 in a row with the slower ball. McDermott, Tilakaratne, he can't believe it. But he has to, because umpire Tony McQuillan has put his finger up.
Yes, I'm afraid Tilakaratne might get into a bit of trouble over that. He's indicating that the ball hit him high on the thigh pad. Now the question is, did it hit him above the line of the stumps? Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Well, I think it would have hit middle stump. And once again, McDermott producing a gem of a slower ball. He's reproduced exactly the same delivery that he bowled to Aravinda. Now look at this. He absolutely is indicating down towards his thigh pad, and that's not a very clever thing to do these days. And that really has brought a smile to the face of Billy McDermott. Just for a while there, he was very, very miserable. Well, that's a great blow. Tilakaratne has been a real strength in this side. Out for a duck, and they're now 5 for 144.
Well, Cal Pagay comes out if he thought he's had a tough time on the flight over from Colombo. He's travelled a long way, straight into the side. It would never have been in his mind that he'd be out in the middle of the MCG and facing a hat-trick.
But I think he's got those fingers played. I think we're going to see another slow ball. Let's keep an eye on his fingers as he runs in. This is going to be very interesting. Here we go.
There it was. It was a full toss. But this time, it was hit with the bat. Well, this game really fluctuating now. Australia starting to take the upper hand after 27 overs. Sri Lanka 5 for 146. And in the commentary position now, Ian Chappell, and with him Richie Benaud.
And all Taupagay has got is a walk back to the pavilion. Shane Warne has slipped the leg break through and bowled him.
That's a good move by Mark Taylor. Having got the breakthroughs at the other end, he decided to go with his best bowler, bring him back into the attack, and it's immediately paid off for him. Warne really turning that one. Beautiful bowling. Right through the narrowest of gaps. And that is accuracy personified from the leg spinner. So Australia right back in the game now with Sri Lanka 6 for 147. Kumara Dharamasena is the new batsman. Trouble at the bowler's end. And McDermott did well to get back to the stumps. Umpire McQuillan, because he was on the move there, trying to get into position, has decided to call for the replay. McDermott did well to get back to the stumps.
Well, I think the batsman with the naked eye looked as though he might just have made it. It's a very, very good piece of fielding. You won't get anything much closer than that. So here at the umpire, the third umpire has decided there's not out. That was just about too close to call.
There's only 4 wickets in hand. Should be a good contest. To tell you all about it, Colin Croft and Tony Greig.
That's nicely played. He's flicked that one away nicely. It'll go for 4. Yes, it's going to go all the way. That's beautifully played. Well, Mahanama playing that one perfectly, just turning his face of the bat on it and getting away fine. He knew exactly where the fine leg was.
And Paul Reifer just straying down leg side. Mahanama played it really well. Just fine, so fine that the man at the widest fine leg couldn't get there. It's 14 runs. It's taken 40 balls, but absolutely necessary for him to stick around.
Oh, and he's done it. Well, we were talking about him trying to get the ball through that area, and we've also spoken about the possibility of Taylor going into that area as well. And there is absolutely no doubt that Dharamasena is having a few problems with Rifle in particular on and around that off stump. I think he's got to go in there now.
Dharamasena could not have done this better if he was an engineer. Exactly between the man at first slip and the wicketkeeper. While Mark Taylor shouting out his instructions. Sure, now he must be recognized as becoming desperate.
Well, there it is, 21 to get. Still no first slip in position. Rifle is going to continue. And in the commentary box, it's going to be Bill Laurie and Ian Chappell.
Thank you, Tony Greig. Very good partnership. Oops, backing up too far. War doesn't throw. The pressure mounting now for Australia. Right back in this match. This is a very good partnership. And look at that chart. Still very comfortable, despite the loss of 3 quick wickets. That's a requirement for Sri Lanka. They're well placed. Michael Bevan to continue from the southern end. Scampers through for single, and they'll get it. That's all they have to do. 50-run partnership, an excellent effort under pressure. That's through the gap. That'll beat the slip and backward point. Slater's after it. They'll only get 2. Happy with that. That's all they need to do. Well, that's true. And the start was fantastic. They've got away to a flyer. Set up this win if they get there. Australia looking down the barrel here. They lost against the West Indies, and now they're in trouble against Sri Lanka, the MCG, and the crowd know it. It's got that more than a single. It could be 4. It races away, crash into the gunner. Superb stroke. That brings up his 50. Superb innings for his team at 6 for 206. Given in. Oh, well, there you go. Mahanama caught in front by maybe a top spinner. Where to the pitch? It was the last ball of the over. So this game's still alive.
A few words from Mahanama before he leaves. A few words to his partner just to tell him to make sure of this victory. Looked like the quicker one there from Michael Bevan. He does bowl a bit of medium pace. On that occasion, may well have been the overspinner. Anyhow, he's plumb, no doubt about that. And that's a good delivery from Michael Bevan. So a last gasp effort from Australia. Mahanama there just goes and talks with his partner. He's gone for 51. It's 7 for 209.
Siminder Vast makes his way to the centre of the MCG in front of 60,000 fans. A very good innings by Mahanama. It's gone for that down the Grants in the air. It's going to fall safe just over McDermott's head. And they're through for 2. Well, he took a bit of a chance. Good luck to him. Cleared the man at mid-off. 2 runs. Could have gone straight up in the air. It didn't. He's played very, very well, Darren Messina. Showed a lot of character. Now he doesn't need to do anything silly. It's gone for it. It's wide. They runs. They get the winning runs. And what a victory for Sri Lanka. It's going to go all the way for 4. If not, they're going to run them. And that's a great victory.
Well, didn't go to the boundary, so the score will stop at 214. It doesn't matter how many they ran. And they won't care, Sri Lanka. They'll be just happy to get the 2 points and get them back on track.
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a nail-biter in the end, particularly if you're part of that Sri Lankan team. But they